I just received my first graded submission of Pokemon cards back from PSA. Now this has turned into a 3-part series where in the first video we went out sourcing the cards that we sent off on different card shops, and then we looked very closely at the condition beforehand. And then in video number 2 I walked you step by step as I actually submitted my first cards through the PSA mobile app. If you're interested in checking out those videos, I'll link them in a playlist here in the card. But guys, we got 10 cards here that we submitted through a Pokemon card special back in June, and quite honestly I do not know what to expect. I definitely feel like there are cards inside here that deserve 10s, but there's several inside that I'm not sure how hard PSA is going to grade on. Let's find out together whether or not we got wrecked on our submission today, because this is going to be my very first time seeing these grades alongside with you. So let's get into it. Alright, I don't know guys, we shall see. Now, as I mentioned in our first video where we sourced these cards, I actually did show a very up-close view of the cards raw before we sent them off. So if you guys are curious to see just how hard PSA grades, you can kind of use that as a reference, and I kind of did it for myself as a reference too. So this will be a learning experience if nothing else. Even if we get a bunch of 9s or even worse than that, yeah, at the very least we'll have learned something, I think, after this. Okay, so they're kind of just stacked in here. Alright, I guess we just need to figure out what the back side is so we don't reveal the grade too early. Okay, I think I've determined that this is the front. So if we unwrap it and then stick it down, I think we should be able to hide the grade initially. Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. I think I will kind of just hide it initially. We can kind of see what we got for the first card here. Let's go. We definitely got a bunch of modern cards and one vintage card. Oh, starting off with a really cool one. One of the most modern cards we've got is the Eevee from, what is this, from Twilight Masquerade, I believe. Very cool card. Alright guys, these Scarlet Valley cards are not easy to grade, so we will see. Dude, we got a 10. We have a 9. Yikes. Not the best start today. I definitely know there was a little bit wrong with this. I think there was maybe a little bit of corner dots or a little lips. Yeah, I don't know. These S&B cards are a little brutal as far as the condition goes. Alright. Let's hope things go up from here. Next up, okay, we got another SMB card. Again, another one that could go either way. I think I do remember this one being fairly clean, but maybe just a little bit of corner wear as well. Alright, so we got the Gouging Fire EX. Really beautiful card. What do we have? We have a... Oh yeah, there we go. We got a 10. We'll take that. Alright, and guys, I will display the kind of comps or last solds on screen as well as the pop report as we're going along here, in case you guys are curious. I know that these ones, like I said, these ones are a little harder to grade, so I think we did well with that. And this is a great time to show off our really cool stands here by Collect 3D. These are really sweet. They basically have these pegs that swing out, so they kind of act as a stand and a case. Just kind of pop them in there and swing those out. You can display your Pokemon cards very nicely. If you're interested in picking these up, they have graciously offered you guys 15% off using code LEGEND, and you can also find the link in the description below. So I just wanted to mention that, but we will display our first Pokemon 10. We'll definitely take that. Technically it's not our first 10. We did actually get our first One Piece card back initially, but that is our first Pokemon 10, so very happy with that. Now guys, if you're enjoying the content so far, would you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button below to come along the collecting journey with me. But let's go ahead and get into our next card and see what we got. I don't know what kind of order they had in here. That was one thing I noticed that was different when submitting. You know, with Beckett, they don't seem to care what order you put them in, but for PSA, they wanted you to stick them in a specific order. So I don't know if they returned them in a similar order or not, but anyway, guys, we got the Umbreon Trainer Gallery V. Really cool card, popular Pokemon. Yeah, I don't remember any issues with this one, but we'll take a look if we get anything less than a 10. Here we go. We got a 10. Haha, yes. 2 in a row. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to look at. Again, for these, like, none of them I don't think had perfect centering. Yeah, if they had perfect centering, I probably would have considered sending them to Beckett, but yeah, that one definitely looks clean. I don't see any real issues so far. Again, refer back to the original video if you are curious how these looked beforehand. Now guys, obviously no pressure whatsoever to purchase anything from me, but if you guys end up needing any of these cards from our return today, I will provide a link to my eBay account in case you decide you want to purchase any of these for your personal collection. We got the Suicune V. You know, I was just watching that footage. I wasn't as confident about this one, so we will see. The Galarian Gallery Suicune, really cool card though. We have a... Whoa, seriously? A 5? What? What? How does that even happen? How do you go from a 10 to a 5? Now, y'all have to be tripping on this one. Again, I was pretty sure it wasn't going to be a 10, but seriously? That makes no sense. If I remember correctly, I think this one had a little bit of like a scuffing down here, I guess you could call it. Almost seemed like something that happens like when you pull it in and out of a penny sleeve. But how is that enough to bring it down to a 5? Like, seriously? This is a 9, an 8 at worst. Wow, that's bizarre. Well, needless to say, that one's going to be cracked out and probably just sold raw, because that's kind of ridiculous. All right, well, this is obviously going to be a roller coaster. I mean, I'm already kind of happy with 2 10s, so I think that's pretty solid so far. But all right, guys, let's keep it rolling. Next one, we got the Glaceon V-Star. I feel like I remember this one being pretty clean. Let's go. What do we got? Hey, we got the 10. There we go. I guess I remembered correctly on this one. Yeah, that one was super clean. Actually, this one may have been one that I was considering sending to Beckett because look at that centering. Pretty great. But we'll definitely take the PSA 10. Yeah, we definitely take those over the 5s. I'm still just like baffled by that. Here we go. We got the Umbreon VMAX as well. Trainer Gallery, really cool one. Underrated card in my opinion. All right, let's go. What do we got? An 8. Oh, whew. I was not expecting that. Man, where did we go wrong here? Trying to remember what I had said about this one. I don't see any corner wear. Maybe there's a little bit of edge wear. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Or maybe, oh, you know what? I know what this one was. This one had a little bit of like a lip or almost like a wrinkle up here. Yeah, I do see it. Okay, I can accept an 8 on that. I understand that one. Next up though, we got, oh, a banger here. We got the Charizard EX. Really cool card, one that I don't even own. Let's see. Again, this is another Scarlet and Violet card, so very tough on these. Let's see what we got. A 10. Whoa, that is a nice one. That is a really nice 10. All right. we take those, guys. What do we have so far? We got 4 10s. Yeah, so far, that's honestly pretty solid. I guess we should put our non-10s over here so we can keep track a little bit. So, yeah, we got these. Yeah, we got these ones, and then the gouging fire. Hey, let's see. Can we get at least half of these as a 10? One of these that's left, I definitely know is not one. But all right, we got the NTV. They're gonna give us a 5 like the Suicune. Let's find out. We have the 10. Let's go. All right, I'm very, very thrilled with that, man. So we got 5 out of 10 so far, or however many we've unveiled. So yeah, half 10s I think is not bad. I think it'd be nice to get at least a 60% 10 rate, so it'll kind of all be determined by, I think, this card, if this is the one I'm thinking, because there is one vintage card. Oh, and this is the vintage card. So yeah, guys, I almost positive this is not a 10. Would hope to get a 9, could be an 8, but yeah, wanted to do this for science. We kind of threw this in last minute. Still a pretty cool card. Let's see, guys. For the Crobat from Neo Revelation, we have an 8. Okay, I'm not surprised by that. Would have loved to get the 9. I think there could have been a 9 collector out of there who'd be interested in this, but yeah, I definitely get this one. It definitely had dots on 3 of the corners. That's the main thing. I don't think there was anything else, but yeah, I think the corners kind of got us on that one. All right, well, I guess last one will determine, can we at least get a 60% 10 rate? Man, I'm trying to remember what else is left here. I think I do know what this is. Oh, and this one is a rough one. I don't know. I don't know about this one. These, yeah, so we got the promo tag team Sun and Moon card. Beautiful card. All right, guys, let's see. I don't know if we got it for this one, but it would be pretty cool. To end off today, guys, we have a... Oh, no way. That is sweet. Yes. We got a PSA 10 on the Mew and Mewtwo GX. And guys, that makes 6 out of 10. We'll take it. I feel pretty good about my pre-grading skills after this, especially after reviewing them better. You know, we did you know, pick these up in the card shop. They're not the most well lit in those stores, so you know, when that happens, you miss stuff, and I definitely missed some things when I was sourcing these originally, but I definitely didn't miss them when I was looking over them. So to be honest, I may not have sent some of these if I had known, but yeah, guys, overall I feel very good about that. Thanks, guys, for watching. Now, if you enjoy graded Pokemon card returns, I think you may enjoy one of our other BGS returns here on screen next. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to support the channel. Lastly, I want to let you know that no matter what you're going through, you are not alone. God is with you and He loves you, and we do too. I'll catch you next time.